Hello pretty people. So today I have decided to create this look. So it is a recreation of the rose look from Titanic. It's probably in my top 5 favourite films. So I thought I'd also show you this fabulous dressing gown thing from Cotton On. It's actually one of those dressing gowns that brides use to get ready on the morning of their wedding. So this was done as a collaboration with Victoria Nicole, a gorgeous YouTuber, internet personality, whatever you like to call them. And the theme was, you know, classic characters. So I followed a hair tutorial from Jackie Wires. I don't know how accurate it is. Obviously my hair's not red, nor is it thick. Like either Kate Winslet or Jackie Wires, they both have massive, I think actually Jackie had some extensions put in, but anyway, I didn't have the means for that. Anyway, so if you would like to see how this look is created, please keep watching. So today is a type of day where I have a lot to fix up. Okay, so what you can't see is how red, how pimply my skin is. I'm not going to zoom in because nobody wants that. So today's not only going to be, you know, obviously making it pale like the character, but I'm going to do a lot of colour correction. So my hands are very cold right now, which is quite fitting really. But even that's not sort of taking out the heat of my cheek, and I don't know where that's all from. Basically my intention is to take a fairly full coverage foundation and use the whitening drops. The full coverage foundation was kind of crucial to this look, obviously, because you know, women of those days, they liked their powder. They would not, it was fairly caked. I thought I'd show you quickly actually before I begin my setup. I bought these the other day, so I need that anyway. So complexion drawer. It's just like a document holder drawer. Eyeliners and mascaras. Lipsticks. I like lipsticks. And my eyeshadows and pigments and things like that. So, and here I keep my palettes on a dish rack. Right, so to actually begin with the makeup, I'm going to use the Natio Rose Water Hydration. Let's see how many times I can use the word rose in this. Natio Rose Water Hydration Moisture Boost Day Cream Gel. What a name. Usually in most of my videos I wouldn't bother putting in my skin stuff, but the skin is quite crucial in this video because there's not a lot else going on elsewhere. Oh, that actually does take a bit of relief out of my skin. Okay, so the Master Prime Hydrating Primer from MacLeod. It's becoming a favourite of mine. Right, so going in crazy with some concealers. I would usually use the Inglot Under Eye Concealer in shade 105. I'm going to go a bit more heavy duty. This is the Morphe Brushes 20 Con. And it's gotten some decent use out of it. So I am going to take a flat brush like this. I'm dipping into this green one here. Obviously the foundation will take out the redness, like the face redness, but I'm just needing to conceal all these zits. One really gorgeous one in my hairline that hurt like a... And then I'm taking the other end and I'm taking this salmon colour. Okay, so I'm going to take, you know what, I think I'm going to take a mixture because I can't decide which one I want to go with. I'm going to take the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in shade, actually it doesn't matter the shade, I'm going to lighten it anyway. This is 120. I have the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in warm nude. Both definitely way too dark for what I want. I'm going to use a palette. I hate the fact that you have to pour it out. Taking some warm nude. That's probably going to be way too much. And for good luck, why not put some... Nah, I'm not going to do it. I don't know what this mixture is going to come out like. But... So what I'm using here is... This is the Body Shop Shade Adjusting Drops, the lightening ones. I have the lightening and the darkening. What I also like about this is that it kind of keeps the same colour family. It doesn't like make it super cool toned if you use it like that, and vice versa if you've got... I'm going to use a foundation brush like this. I never use an actual foundation brush. Oh, that's pale. The only thing okay, so I've noticed the thing about... I do look very ghostly on screen. Holy crap. The only thing about this, these lightning drops... Oh my god, my teeth look super yellow with that. Anyway. So they do make the foundation a little more oily. You know what, just on the same brush, I'm going to take the... I have a sample of the Under Eye Concealer, which is basically the same product as this. This is the shade 96. Please excuse my neighbour mowing his lawn. And I'm going to take the Age Rewind in light pale. Thanks for that. And then after that, I'm going to use Soft Ochre Paint Pot from MAC as a primer because my... Never look ghostly. I'm going to take... Okay, so this is a cream blush I've quite been liking lately. This is from Ulta 3 and it's the Lip and Cheek Tint in Nude. And it looks like that. Okay, so now I am taking the original RCMA No Colour Powder And the reason I'm using this is because it does leave a little bit of a white cast, which helps to pale out the skin a little. So I'm going to do my go-to thing. Even Tina Earnshaw, who was the makeup artist on the film, she did a video on Lisa Eldridge's channel about this trick. About, yeah, like recreating the dinner scene look. This doesn't feel as finely milled as some of the products I have been using. I am gonna grab my the other side of this sponge. I'm gonna use it as a powder puff. Dip it into here. I'm going crazy at powdering my face. Like usually I just put a little bit of powder down, but no. This is 1912, you guys. Now that's the difference with American women and English women of the aristocracy. English women did not wear or wore very little, if any, makeup, because they believed, well, because it was believed that makeup should be reserved for women of ill repute. But American women, I think American aristocracy like to flaunt their money and like to flaunt everything, like the beauty. I first of all would like to apologise for the lack of warmth in my hair. This is my natural hair colour, and I wasn't going to go red for a video. And I don't have the means to buy wigs and things like that at the moment. Okay, so shut up. Okay, so just on the eyes, just really quickly, it's not going to be it's sort of more of a colour base. I'm going to take the Australis Show Some Cheek blush in the shade Fame. I'm just going to use a brush. And then I'm going to take a contouring colour. This is Inglot's sculpting powder in 502. I'm going to take a smaller brush for this, just a bit more detailed. Instead of doing like all these transition colours, I'm going to do a very soft one. And I'm going to go through like the socket bone, not through the crease. I'm going to run some of that underneath the lash line. Okay, from there I'm going to take kind of a neutral pinkish tone. This is also from Inglot. This is shade 397. It's gorgeous. It's actually one of the shades I used in my bridal video. And just doing it like a soft sweep. Okay. I'm going to sweep that colour off underneath. The powder, sorry. And I'm going to finish up on that with some of the blush I just used. Usually I'm not a fan of going the rosy cheeks, using blush on the apples of my cheeks, but that's kind of what the look basically was. Usually I do some contour. I'm not going to. I'm trying so hard to not use contour because obviously it's inaccurate. So I'm now going to do two things on my eyeliner. I'm going to take a brown pencil and I'm going to tightline. This is from Essence and it's the Long Lasting Eye Pencil in Hot Chocolate. Now, I'm now going to take Sports Girl to the Point Liquid Eyeliner. And I'm not going to draw a wing like I usually would. I am just going to draw a line along the lash line. As close to the lash line as possible. Now, from that I'm going to curl my lashes and add some mascara. And I'm going to be using the Lancome Hypnose. Now, of course, I mentioned Lisa Eldridge and Tina Earnshaw. I actually have Lisa Eldridge's book here. She is one of my biggest sort of inspirations in the industry. Her book Face Paint is amazing. Now, I've actually learned quite a lot of stuff from there. But yeah, anyway, so Lisa is the creative director for Lancome, and of course, Kate is one of the spokeswomen, which I think is pretty cool. So I'm going to fill in my brows, and I'm going to use the same brow product I always do. This is the Lila Mask Precision Brow Gel in the shade Strike. You can see how well loved it is, and I need to buy another, even though I don't really want to because it isn't a particularly cheap one, but I am so attached to this particular product and I've been using it for so long that I don't want to try something else. You know what I mean? Okay, so I wasn't going to, but I am going to add a hint of Mary Luminizer from the Balm, just on the very bone. So for the final step, I'm going to take Australis's pencil in Baroque, and obviously it's called Baroque because this would be the kind of shade that the aristocratic women of the 18th century in France would have worn. So she has a very sharp cupid's bow. Sharp cupid's bow, but a rounded lip. And I'm going to finish that with Ingot's Lip Paint in 68, and this gorgeous berry sort of shade. So that, pretty people, is my finished Rose from Titanic inspired look, and I don't know what dropped. It's a bobby pin. Anyway, the whole idea is, you know, a soft porcelain look and berry lips, because that's what she wore in the film. So the sort of costume that I was going for was the scene in which Cal flips a table, and, you know, he's fighting with her, saying, you know, when you're my wife, you will honor me, blah blah blah. Anyway, so it's kind of like, it was like a morning wear type outfit, because aristocratic women change 3-4 times a day. So this is the morning wear, then they change for lunch, sometimes they change for an afternoon walk, and they change for dinner, like a big fancy dinner. That's Edwardian women for you. So Edwardian aristocratic women, not everyone had the money for that. Anyway, so like I said in the video, on that topic, American aristocratic women wore a lot more makeup than the English did, so that's where this comes from. Also, I find this is really quite fitting. So like I said, this was a collaboration with Victoria Nicole. I'll leave her links down below because she is fabulous. She's gorgeous and she's lovely. She's left, you know, nice messages on my past videos, which I think is super sweet. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, hopefully it's of, you know, kind comments. Subscribe, hit the notification bell so you actually see when I do upload, because, you know, the subscribe button just hasn't been working. Share with your friends, that would be lovely. Hi, my name is Tiarna Ellen. But yeah, please do all that stuff. Support, it's awesome. Support the small people, literally, because I'm 5'3". So thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day and stay classy, kids.